Things are not always as they appear, and when it comes to the Formula One team from Maranello, this is more often than not the scenario. Despite not winning a championship since 2008, Ferrari remains the most successful F1 constructor of all time, with 16 championships to their name. Williams has 9, McLaren and Mercedes have 8, and the new kids on the block have recently gotten their 5th in 2022. According to new team head Fred Vasseur, Ferrari has everything they need to succeed and will be chasing the title this season, with Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz starting on equal terms. Keep watching to find out the full plans the new Ferrari boss has for his team. Vasseur, who took over as Ferrari's 5th boss in less than a decade on January 9th after joining from Swiss-based Alfa Romeo, told reporters in his first press conference since taking over that the aim was simple. Ferrari, the sport's most successful and oldest team, has not won a championship since the Constructors' title in 2008. Kimi Raikkonen, who is already retired, won their last driver's title in 2007. Despite kicking off brightly with the fastest car last season, they ended a distant second to Red Bull due to strategy and driver errors as well as engine reliability issues. The source said strategy was not just about the guy who was at the top of the iceberg, and the team was in process of reviewing everything and recognized improvement was necessary. He said, however, it would be arrogant to shake up the technical organization or try to change the culture after just 2 weeks in the job as replacement from departed Mattia Binotto. The team would first have a number of meetings to decide and understand how they can improve the current system. It seems like it would be following the more efficient strategy of chasing after continuous improvement as opposed to big changes that would make little sense. Furthermore, Vasseur is no stranger to working with some of the current Ferrari team members. For example, Leclerc raced for Vasseur at Sauber, as well as in junior categories, but the Frenchman has dismissed suggestions that the Monegasque would be the preferred driver. The goal for Ferrari is to win. There will be no number 1 or number 2 driver, but Vasseur has said that if he feels the need to act at any point, then nothing will stop him. Vasseur will be only the second Frenchman to head Ferrari, following Jean Todt, who presided over a golden era with 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher in the late 1990s and early 2000s. The Frenchman is now charged with restoring F1's most famous team to world champion status. The Italian team has impressive facilities, an enticing driver lineup, and the financial power to help them succeed. Despite this, they've not won a world championship, either drivers or constructors, in over 15 years. Ferrari CEO Benedetto Vigna believes Vasseur has the tools to end the streak, but will he give the former Alfa Romeo and Renault CEO the flexibility and time he needs? The Frenchman may have some experience working for a manufacturer thanks to his brief stint at Renault in 2016, but Ferrari is a completely different beast, and this is a huge step up for him. There are numerous issues that must be addressed. Last year, strategy was a hot topic, with Charles Leclerc losing victories due to bad pit wall calls. Because he's taking his time to analyze the operation, Vasseur has no intentions to make any immediate personnel changes, but he has stated that he's assessing the team's setup across many divisions. As he believes, procedures, rather than individuals, are usually the cause of a team's problems. Vasseur is a straight shooter who isn't scared to make huge decisions. Keeping that mentality when running a large organization like Ferrari is more difficult, but he is acting no differently for the time being. He's absorbing the early pressure and anticipation and remains optimistic about his goals. Simply put, he wants to win, and from what he's seen at Ferrari HQ, he sees no reason why they can't. In his words, Ferrari has to put a lot together to do a good job, but we have everything to win. F1 is a changing world, and we just have to be focused on the job, on the performance, and everything is possible. When you're in a top team, you can't have another target than the win at the end of the day. Hearing this from him is really inspiring. We can surely expect the fireworks to kick off right from the very first day of racing. Who do you think is the strongest contender for the Drivers' Championship? Let us know in the comments.